Yeah, it's Mom Peeps. Typhlosion787 here today for something that I thought that would end up coming a lot later because that's what I had planned, but I just couldn't wait anymore. I had to get this out there. And as much as I hate myself for not uploading what I'm about to mention earlier, much earlier, about half a year or even a year ago, then, well, yeah, that. Today's list is my top 3 favorite bands of all time. And the list I wish I had done much earlier is the top 10 worst SpongeBob episodes, parts 2 and 3. Yeah, I'll eventually get to that. I really need to start doing stuff, but I've been trying to upload much more because it's the summer and this is the time I'll be able to push out the most content. But anyways, on to the list. Number 3, it's 3 Days Grace. Starts with a T and starts with a 3, as in starts with the word 3, but also the letter T, which you probably already got. But aside from their convenient name for what place they're at, 3 Days Grace is absolutely phenomenal. Adam's voice, for when they still had Adam, is, in my opinion, better than the voice of the lead singer on my number 2 pick, who, sadly enough, well, I'll get to it when we get there, but 3 Days Grace just packs such emotion in there. Their songs, some, well, not too many, surprisingly enough, have things like the uh, fast pace, high energy, punchy, everything that I normally love bands for, but everything is still so amazing. They're not anything like, well, for instance, none of the songs they make are anything like Boy Division by Mike Kim, for example. But the fact is, they have so much emotion put into everything, and especially the lyrics. If you've seen, well, not only the lyrics, but also, have you seen some of their music videos and all that? Well, actually, I've only seen one of their music videos full, but have you seen the Never Too Late music video? The one that has 174 million views the day I'm recording this? In that video, the lyrics were already some of the best I've heard in any song. Some of the most heartfelt, tragic, amazing lyrics. And somehow it got even better with the music video. And that normally doesn't happen with me. But, damn. Never Too Late. Top 5 favorite song. 3 Days Grace. Top 3 favorite band. And they definitely deserve it because they are amazing. Even though they no longer have Adam, if they're ever touring Arkansas, please, well, not touring Arkansas, but whenever they're going to come to Arkansas next, please tell me so I can go see a 3 Days Grace concert, because it's just something I won't be able to do with my next 2 bands. And the tragedy that I spoke of for something that happened to my number 2 band, well, my number 2 favorite band, the lead singer, or at least one of them, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, which is my second favorite band, killed himself by hanging himself on July 20th, 2017. And I will forever be grateful for everything he has provided. As soon as I found out, I didn't know how much of an impact it would have on me, because right now, I mean, it's having just as much impact on me as Etika's death did, and that was just recently. And I think now it's starting to take even more effect than the Etika thing, simply because Attica's death I'm pushing away and pushing out of my memory, which I probably need to do for Chester's death as well. But anyways, holy fuck. The songs, the music videos as well somehow. In the end, Numb, Crawling, Castle of Glass, New Divide, What I've Done. I've already mentioned Crawling. One Step Closer, Paper Cut. So many phenomenal songs. And see this right here? It's their first album, Hybrid Theory. Absolutely phenomenal. And this is the only reason I'm even allowing Linkin Park on the list, because I've listened to a full album, which I've only ever done with 3 bands, and my number one is the only one I've listened to multiple albums completely. So, but Linkin Park, just so phenomenal, brilliant, and I'm sorry to all of you. I feel worse for Mike Shinoda than everyone else in the band, specifically because, well, of course, every one of them know that it just won't be the same without Chester, but, I mean, the other lyricist and the other singer, I mean, it, they were kind of one of the most perfect duos in all of music. And now, since one of them is gone, I mean, everyone knows that it won't be the same, and that probably gets Mike Shinoda down quite a lot, knowing that, while it just probably won't be as good as before, because Chester's not there anymore. But I'm looking forward to see where Linkin Park will go in the future, and I hope it's positive, because their music is amazing. Okay. A lot of you may already know this. My number one, my favorite band of all time. They own my favorite song of all time as well. Punchy, fast-paced energy a lot of times, but they know what songs to break down to a slow pace. They can bring plenty of variety anywhere, and none of their songs, in my opinion, are bad. They've done phenomenal, and I really wish that they didn't end up breaking up. If you already know what it is, congratulations. You may know me better than a lot of people. But that band is My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance is absolute. Nothing will ever surpass it for my favorite bands of all time. Every single day, every single time I listen to The Light Behind Your Eyes or any of their songs, with The Light Behind Your Eyes, that saved me from suicide pretty much every day for a few months straight. And with songs like Helena and I'm Not Okay, Teenagers, Famous Last Words, I just end up smiling because I enjoy it so much. And it just makes me so. Their music just makes me feel so happy, which is something I barely ever feel these days. It's so just breathtaking. Every single time I listen to any of their songs, I'm reminded of so many good times. Every time I listen to I'm Not Okay, with Gerard Way's voice bringing out a snarky attitude with a high school teen, it's just brilliant. And, even though sometimes the lyrics can get a bit generic, uh, when they do, they're most of the time when they do, they make sure, or Gerard makes sure, to pack enough emotion through the vocals to where, even though the lyrics are just a bit, not stereotypical, but a bit predictable, then Gerard Way makes sure to put all emotion possible into it. And this band, I mean, 3 Days Grace and Linkin Park are phenomenal, brilliant in their own rights. But My Chemical Romance, My Chemical Romance is one of the only bands that is actively able to temporarily make me happy or make me smile at all. That is why they're my current favorite band, and I don't think it will ever change. Anyways, guys, this has been Typhlosion787 with my top 3 favorite bands of all time, and I am out of the house. Bye!